act of retaliation in kind is tit for what?
Tat.
Correct. The Coolgardie Esperance Highway is in which Australian state?
Western Australia.
Western Australia.
Correct. In a medical file, the initialism BIBA stands for brought in by what?
Ambulance.
Don't know. Pass.
Ambulance. Which Scottish tennis player won the 2016
Andy Murray.
Wimbledon singles title?
Andy Murray.
Correct. The extinct diprotodon is named for its two front what?
Horns.
Teeth.
Correct. In the engine term conrod, con is a standard
Connecting.
abbreviation for what word?
Conversation.
Connecting. Which political party won the 2022 Victorian state election?
Labour.
Yeah.
Correct. Which short form of the name herb also means a plant used to flavor food? Correct. In what century did the historic Charge of the Light Brigade take place?
19th.
Correct. Referencing a rodent, the name of a ride at Sydney's Luna Park is Wild what?
Mouse.
Correct. According to F1 rules, how many cars per team may enter a Grand Prix race?
2.
2. And great start. $16,000. Yes. Best of luck to you, and your time starts now. A common term meaning an unheralded person of great bravery is unsung what?
Hero.
Correct. What slang term for an untrue rumour is also the brand name of a Victorian beer?
Oh yeah.
Murphy. Correct.
Yeah.
The Serpens constellation is divided into how many non-contiguous parts?
3.
4. 2. The sitcom Hogan's Heroes is mainly set in which country?
Germany.
Germany. Correct. In the aviation industry, LCC commonly stands for low cost what?
Craft.
Carrier. In 2001, what replaced the cologne as the official currency of El Salvador?
A US dollar.
US dollar. Correct. In which Australian city did Ian Brown and Tony Marchant win Olympic gold? Sydney. Melbourne. In 2022, Kylie Minogue reprised her role in which TV soap?
Neighbours.
Correct. A quote from the King James Bible is, "For many are called, but few are what?"
Chosen.
I don't know. Chosen. The name of which of these 7 continents does not contain the letter A? Europe. Chris, $10,000. Your wife will be very happy with it. That's for every correct answer. And here we go. You ready?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You are. Your time starts now. A common racetrack idiom meaning betting on a loser is backing the wrong what? Correct. By area, which southern hemisphere continent is the smallest?
Australia.
New Zealand?
Australia. Which country has won the most Olympic gold medals in women's basketball?
The US.
USA.
Correct. The word veterinarian is derived from which ancient language?
Latin.
Correct. A line from the kids' song Nobody Likes Me is, I think I'll go eat what?
Pass.
Pass.
Worms. Playing Eric Whitley in the Australian TV series Newton's Law is Andrew who?
Pass.
McFarlane. Semi-automated offside technology is a refereeing tool introduced in which sport?
Tennis.
Soccer. What miniature folding canopy is often placed in a cocktail as a decoration?
Umbrella.
Umbrella.
Correct. Which Bond girl, played by Jane Seymour, shares her name with a one-player card game?
Solitaire.
Solitaire. What popular genre
Pluto.
of
That'd be
dance
good.
music shares its name with a type of tropical forest?
Rainforest.
Amazon.
Jungle.
No.
A dragon, are you ready?
Type of
I'm
tropical
ready.
forest,
Best luck
yeah.
to you. Your time starts.
Amazon's an example,
Now,
not a
a
type.
common
Of
alliterative term meaning to be eloquent is to have a way with what?
Words.
Correct. In which country did a fashion label Country Road originate? France. Australia. Appointed the host of ABC TV's 7:30 in 2022 was Sarah who?
Ferguson.
Jackson. Ferguson. The toka waka is a species of which iconic New Zealand bird?
Kiwi.
Kiwi. Correct. Which sense organ is affected by heterochromia iridis?
Eyes.
Eyes. Correct. Which team won the 2022 AFLW Season 7 Grand Final?
Melbourne.
Melbourne. How many eyes does the Monsters Inc. character Mike Wazowski have? 1. Correct. What term for a computer screen's working area also means the surface of a desk? Top.
Screen. Stop.
Desktop.
Oh,
Stigmata is a plural form of what word?
Stomata.
1. Stigma. Which orange vegetable is used to make a classic Italian soffritto? Tomato. Carrot. David Livingston. Okay. Andrew, nearly got to your 10.
Africa. Stanley.
8. That's close. 8. That's very,
Nile
very
River.
close. Here comes the Governess now. In the classic rhyme, Jack Horner puts what digit in a pie?
Finger.
Thumb.
Correct.
Okay.
The term cutaneous means of or relating to which human organ?
Rib.
Skin. Correct. In which country was fashion brand Benetton founded?
Italy.
Correct. Kermes is a natural dye of what colour?
Chris.
Green.
Correct. The US state of South Carolina is bordered by which ocean?
Atlantic.
Chris.
Atlantic. Correct. The Aztec god Xolotl is often depicted as what domestic animal?
Cat.
And cat.
Dog. Wanli Changchen is Chinese name for which wall system?
And pass.
Great Wall of China. Acclaimed Russian composer Mussorgsky had what given name?
Eagle.
And pass.
Modeste. Who directed the Oscar-nominated film The Fabelman?
Chris.
Pass. Spielberg. Kenya's flag features a shield and what sharp weapon?
Spears.
And spears.
Correct. Blackstrap is a variety of which sugary syrup?
Chris.
Honey.
Molasses. Correct. The Army initialism IFV stands for Infantry Fighting what?
Vehicle.
Chris.
Horse. Vehicle. The first German to win a golf major was Bernhard who?
Langer.
And Langer.
Correct. Which former president of Cuba passed away in 2016?
Fidel Castro.
Castro. More information?
Fidel Castro.
Correct. Caustic Love was a hit album for Scottish singer Paolo who?
Pass.
And
Martini.
pass.
Natini.
Yeah.
On which continent is the Korean peninsula?
Asia.
And Asia.
Correct. A 70s hit by Ian Dury is Hit Me With Your What?
And
Rhythm stick. Yeah.
Correct. A Susanna Clarke novel is Jonathan Strange and Mr. Who?
Pass.
Chris.
Pass. Norrell. Which country did sprint world champion Tyson Gay represent?
And
USA.
pass.
USA. Enka is a traditional music genre in which Asian country?
Japan.
And Japan.
Correct. Asher Blue. All right. Some good answers in there from both of you. 14 steps down here, Anne.
Very decent, but I feel that they could and should have gone a little faster.
Okay, well, let's see what happens when the final chase continues right after these. A common rhyming term for a quick preview is a sneak what?
Peak.
Correct. Which red fruit is traditionally part of a caprese salad?
A tomato.
Correct. Chohan is a dice game from which Asian country?
China.
China. Stop the clock. Chohan is a dice game from which Asian country?
Okay.
We need some pushbacks.
Not then. Maybe it's either Korea or India.
We'll go for Japan. Yeah. We'll go for Japan.
Japan is right. Nice early pushback. Chaser needs 13, 1:47 on the clock. Time restarts now. The word for which mathematics sign means more in Latin?
Plus.
Plus. Correct. A hit Beatles song is 8 days a what?
Week.
Correct. What colour star is on the Torres Strait Islander flag? What?
Yellow.
Correct. Hugh Jackman has portrayed which legendary circus founder?
Barnum.
Correct. The name of which loose-skinned dog breed means sandskin?
Sharpay.
Sharpay.
Correct. The downy woodpecker is native to which continent?
South America.
Stop the clock. The downy woodpecker is native to which continent?
I'd say one of the Americas. North. Yeah. North America.
Yeah, another nice pushback. North America is right. Chaser needs 9 now, 1:15 on the clock. And your time restarts now. Sverige is the local name of which Nordic country?
Sweden.
Sweden. Correct. The church initialism AME stands for African Methodist what?
Pass.
Stop the clock.
Evangelical.
The church initialism AME
Evangelical.
stands for African Methodist what?
Only E word I can think of in a religion that starts with E.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, epistle.
Episcopal.
Or that.
Episcopal. Close. 1:02 on the clock. Chaser needs 8 now, and your time restarts now. Oma is a familiar term in German for what female relative?
Grandmother.
Correct. Antonio Vivaldi was a virtuoso of which instrument?
Piano.
The violin.
Correct. Rhyming with mice, which word means 3 times?
Thrice.
Correct. A common part of a vehicle's suspension is a leaf what?
Spring.
Spring. Correct. A type of dumpling, the momo, originated on which continent?
Asia.
Africa.
Stop the clock. A type of dumpling, the momo.
I guess it does sound like an
originated on
African
which
name.
continent?
Asia,
Stick with
maybe.
Asia.
We'll go for Asia.
Asia is right. That's your 4th opportunity. Some good pushbacks here.
It's always going to be them with things containing dumplings.
Time restarts now. Which female Icelandic artist released the album?
Björk.
Correct. A classic play based on the Scopes monkey trial is
Inherit the Wind.
correct.
Ooh, good
the
answer.
original Le Mans motor race was held in which country?
France.
France. Correct. Which US state has the postal abbreviation MO?
Missouri.
Missouri.
Correct. What is the full first name of actor Dame Maggie Smith?
Margaret.
Yeah.
We're going down to 13 seconds there. Good chasing, Governess.
very good target, and they were excellent on the pushback, so I really did have to be on form now.
Guys, unfortunately, we've got to say goodbye to that